Alright guys, owning a flagship smartphone sure is an experience and it has its own unique impression at almost every single time. And yes, nakarating na ang iba sa atin doon. But this is the one experience that can stand out from the rest that I would like to share. Before we begin, if you're new to this channel, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe and hit the bell button. Select all, and while you're at it, please give this video a thumbs up. It will really help me out. The box to begin with isn't something you might have expected, since this is anything but typical. Its triangular shape, intricate lines, reflectorized details are quite worth staring at. If anything, ito yung aesthetics that most sci-fi movie fanatics will sure appreciate. Kicking it off with the first compartment, we get to find the Aero Active Cooler 3. An add-on worth $70 or roughly around 3,300 pesos at the moment, which is an optional add-on if you were to purchase the 10-cent version of the phone. Underneath that is the TPU case. And kung sa pagiging prangka lang, it does not really protect the phone. But it definitely gives gripability and cooling. You don't want to drop such a heavy device since its surface is quite slippery on dry hands, but much more kung pasmado ka. Parang ako lang sa sobrang excitement. Inside the smaller box is the ROG SIM ejector pin akin to its own brand logo. Problema lang rito napakadaling ma-misplace. It also has the Republic of Gamers written on it. Baliktad nga lang. I know this is just a SIM ejector pin, but for me, ito yung mga minute details that makes the product feel premium. Moving on, you'll find a sticker sheet together with the user manual that's written in English, Chinese, and Japanese. Now I won't go any further since underneath this ay yung ASUS warranty information form which includes the phone's IMEI number. Now back to the same box, there's a flap which will reveal more than a couple more stuff. Like yung 30-watt charging brick. Next is the braided USB Type-C to Type-C cable, a couple of extra rubberized port covers, and yung USB Type-C to 3.5mm headphone jack adapter. Sa unang part pa lang, busog ka na sa dami ng laman ng box. Now for the main course, dito na tayo sa mismong smartphone. Introducing ASUS ROG Phone 3. This one boasts Snapdragon 865 Plus CPU, Adreno 650 GPU, UFS 3.1 storage, which can range between 128 to 512 gigabytes just like this one. Guys, mabigat ang phone pero hindi para gawing weapon, ha? Ngayon, pakihanda ang tissue dahil medyo madugo. We got 19.5 by 9 ratio on a 6.59 AMOLED display with 1 billion colors. It's got 113% DCI-P3 color gamut, FHD+, with 397 pixels per inch, 650 nits of brightness, and HDR10+ on the display. On the refresh rates, we have 144Hz, which can go up to 160 hopefully in the near future, 270Hz touch sampling rate, a quick 25 millisecond touch latency at pinabilis na 18 millisecond swipe latency. On this surface, you'll find the top and the bottom powerful stereo speakers, as well as the 24MP selfie cam. Sa mga mahilig tumingin sa likod, starting from the top is where you'll find Sony's 64 megapixel flagship IMX686 lens as its main, with an aperture of 1.8. In the middle is the 13 megapixel ultra-wide angle lens, and last but not least, the underwhelming 5 megapixel macro lens. Further on the right is the camera flash coupled with the RGB LED right beside the first out of 4 microphone holes that you will find on this device. Not visible to the eye, right below the 3 camera lenses is the NFC chip, then the RGB aura light, which represents the ROG logo, and the carbon cooling system that says aerodynamic system beside it. Sa ilalim naman, makikita ang second mic with the USB port. But unfortunately, the 3.55mm headphone jack is gone. Huwag niyo nang hanapin ng wala, dahil malay mo, baka may mas magandang dumating. Sa dakong pakanan, makikita ang auxiliary port. This is where you can connect various ROG phone accessories. And further to the left is the SIM card tray. To the opposite side is the programmable left and right air triggers, which I will discuss on the second part of the video. In the middle is the volume rocker and the power button, and of course the third mic. Lastly, at the top is simply the last or the fourth mic. Right there. Talking about the word last, hindi to ang first and last video about the ROG Phone 3, since the next video is our phone review, which includes thorough review of the product. Once again, a subscribe to the channel is greatly appreciated, and as always, this is Mr. JCTV. Bounce na ako.